We definitely know we're a mix of human and more subtle elements. And as we do yoga, we're keeping on developing the subtler parts of us. And so the more dense parts might complain. And they might not be as swift and as subtle as the other parts that are really interested in yoga, really disciplined in yoga. And so we have to keep remembering that we have these two different parts. And we have the obstacles and the miracles, the limitations and the vastness and limitlessness of what we can go towards. And so if we take a look at our hands, what have they done today? How have you cared for your hands? How do you tell them that you appreciate that miracle? When we're doing the divine light invocation, what we do is we tense. We start with tensing. So where does that tension start? In this little part of our body. Can you begin to feel the tension beginning? Where does it start in your hands? And stretch out. Keep bringing the tension in, feeling how far can you stretch. Then look at the lines now on your hands when they're stretched out. What do they tell you? How do they become more obvious? What's the other side of your hands doing? Then begin to relax the hand just the opposite way that you tensed it, letting them come back to a relaxed position. You've given them some attention. How do they feel now? Why would you tense and why would you relax? Why do you resist and why are you receptive? So if you get into a place where you're resisting, why do you resist? How do you resist? Different people resist and tense for different reasons and have different ways of showing us. They might start arguing. They might want their own way. They might get very rigid about something. Then how can you relax that? What is your way of tensing or resisting? What's your way of coming back to being receptive and open and soft? And so we're always sensing something. We're sensing something about yourself and other people. Even though we all have the same kind of bodies, we have a different subtle vibration from us. You can feel the vibration of just the tensing and the relaxing. So what is the rest of our body doing when we don't care for it, when we're not attentive? Or when we've done yoga and are attentive, and then this part, the subtle part, the receptive part gets ahead of the dense and the limited part. So that's why we use our body in Hatha Yoga to prepare it to be more flexible, subtle, more aware. And then sometimes we're not, and our imagination takes over and we think we feel a pain or a pressure or a headache. But these are the parts that may be wanting to open up. And what if we just Experience that sensation. Why do we call it pain? So what is it telling us about what we know about ourselves if we go to that place and explore and care for? If we go to a deep, silent place and ask for the hidden language, we have everything we need. Sometimes we imagine that we don't. And sometimes we fear that it'll be worse than just a sensation or a pain, and we won't be able to cope with it. And then we do get sick. We do encourage the illness, the disharmony. Fear will do that. So we have to be accepting, at peace, confident that we will be given what we need to learn and evolve. So now placing your hands on your knees or your lap. And with your imagination, look at your right hand and see the Buddha in the palm of your hand. Keep looking until you actually see an image. Could be sitting or standing. And when you have your image, turn to your left hand and see Tara in the palm of your hand. And then closing your eyes, feeling the Buddha and Tara, bring your hands together and bring them to your heart center. And see them united, Buddha and Tara. And open your heart and let them come in. Feel their vibration in your heart center, in your hands, your entire body. Vibration of light. I am created by divine light. I am sustained by divine light. I am protected by divine light. I am surrounded by divine light. I am ever growing into divine light. I am created by divine light. I am sustained by divine light. I am protected by divine light. I am surrounded by divine light. I am ever growing into divine light. Namaste. Just acknowledge how your mind and your body are. If you actually can feel the vibrations that you produced within you and around you. You want to make your practices come to life. You want to be able to feel and know the light and the vibration.